This is All India Radio. The news is read by Nishit Kumar. After the completion of the first phase of general elections, campaigning for the remaining 6 phases has gained momentum. Senior leaders of various political parties are addressing rallies across the country in their bid to woo the voters. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi held an election rally in Ahmednagar in Maharashtra today. Addressing the rally, he said the present government has been able to instill fear in the minds of perpetrators of terror. Mr. Modi assured that NDA will give corruption-free strong government to the nation. He spoke elaborately about various developmental schemes implemented by the NDA government in various sectors like agriculture, industry and the service sector. Mr. Modi said that Krishi Samman Yojana will be made more beneficial for farmers and priority will be given to solve the water crisis. Congress President Rahul Gandhi has said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi ruled the nation to further the interests of about 15 corporate entities. Addressing a political rally at Krishnagiri in Tamil Nadu today, he said demonetization move by Mr. Modi has severely affected the common man. He said the GST regime that was brought in a hasty manner has affected the livelihood of thousands of people as many small-scale industries were affected. Mr. Gandhi said that Nyaya scheme will alleviate poverty by supporting the poor financially. BJP National President Amit Shah addressed a rally at Keonjhar in Odisha as part of his poll campaign. He will later hold a public rally in Rajnandgaon in Chhattisgarh. In Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party President Akhilesh Yadav also held a public meeting at Pilibhit today. Congress leader Jyotiraditya Scindia is slated to hold a road show at Hathras. Today is the last date for withdrawal of candidature for the fourth phase of Lok Sabha polls. 71 constituencies spread over 9 states will go to the polls in this phase on the 29th of this month. Voting for 17 parliamentary seats in Maharashtra, 13 each in Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan, 8 in West Bengal, 6 each in Odisha and Madhya Pradesh, 5 in Bihar and 3 in Jharkhand will be held in this phase. Congress today alleged that BJP is politicizing the issue of national security. Congress spokesperson Priyanka Chaturvedi alleged that the Balakot airstrikes conducted by the Indian Air Force have been politicized, which she termed as an insult to the armed forces. She said over 150 armed forces veterans, including 3 former army chiefs, 4 former navy chiefs and a former air force chief, have written to the President and Commander-in-Chief Ramnath Kovind to complain about the manner in which politicians are taking credit for military operations like cross-border strikes. BJP today submitted a complaint to the Election Commission against Congress President Rahul Gandhi for bringing baseless allegations against the Prime Minister. A delegation led by senior BJP leader Nirmala Sitharaman met the Commission in New Delhi. Talking to reporters, Mrs. Sitharaman said Rahul Gandhi is misquoting Supreme Court's order on Rafale. She also demanded a repolling in 297 polling booths in West Bengal as there were no CRPF personnel in those places. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear on Monday a plea challenging the Election Commission's ban on the release of biopic on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The court today said that it will hear the plea filed by the producers of the biopic. The poll panel had on Wednesday banned the screening of the biopic during poll period, saying any such film that subserves the purpose of any political party or entity connected to it which has potential to disturb level playing field during elections should not be displayed on the electronic media. The Supreme Court has directed all political parties to furnish receipts of electoral bonds and details of identity of donors in a sealed cover to the Election Commission. In an interim order, the Apex Court directed all political parties to provide details of the amount and bank accounts of donors by the 30th of May to the poll panel. The bench headed by Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi passed the order on a plea of an NGO which challenged the validity of the scheme and sought that either the issuance of electoral bonds be stayed or names of donors be made public to ensure transparency in the poll process. BJP MP Meenakshi Lekhi today moved the Supreme Court seeking contempt action against Congress President Rahul Gandhi for attributing his remarks on the recent Rafale verdict to the Apex Court. A bench headed by Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi said it will hear the plea on Monday. Lekhi in her plea said Rahul Gandhi has attributed his personal remarks to the top court and tried to create prejudice. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu today said systematic reforms in the banking sector is essential to ensure inclusive growth. Addressing the 125th day function of PNB in New Delhi, Mr. Naidu said banks have transcended their conventional mandates. And that is the end of this news bulletin.